Thanks, Bob. Good morning. Happy Rally Day. I'm about to do something that I have not gotten to do in 2.5 years. Are you ready for it? I would like to invite all the young people to come up front with me. Yay. So if you are feeling like it, come on down. I'm so excited to see you up close. Ben is here, and Eleanor is here, and Cecilia, and Alice, and Susan. So good to see you. And Sylvia is here, and Jonas and Addie. It is so good to see you. Oh my goodness, you all can come right up here near me. You can face me, or you can face them, because they're kind of interesting to watch. You can get to see what the adults do during this. Now, good to see you. And good morning to those of you joining us online. We are happy you are with us today, too. So, today, we are celebrating a lot of growing things for Rally Day. And it's been so long. It's so funny looking at the back of your heads. Can you guys turn around so I can see you? I know it's fun. They are so cute, but I want to see your faces so that I can talk to you. Perfect. Oh my gosh, look at your smiles. So, it's been so long that we've got some new friends here, and we've got some friends that have grown up, and maybe they're not even sitting up here with us anymore, because 2.5 years is kind of a long time, right? Well, we're talking about a lot of growing and changing. And I don't know if you saw on the front of the bulletin today, this is one of Pastor Jason's favorite pieces of art, and I bet he's going to talk about it a little bit in his sermon. But I have a story from real life that's kind of similar to his painting. It's a story about my house. This is my house, Sylvia and Jonas and Chris and I live in, and this beautiful old elm tree used to be right out in front. And now, if you were here last fall, or maybe you were watching online, you might have remembered me telling a story about how our big old tree got sick. And so the city came and had to cut it down. And here's a picture of what it looked like after the tree was gone. Do you see the stump? It made me really sad. I loved that tree and how it used to arch over our yard. And it was near Halloween. You can see our big spider web out front. So I thought, you know what? I loved that tree, and I kind of wanted to honor it, and I wanted to make it look a little better than an old stump in the yard. So what I did is I took some mum plants that were still in their pots, because you couldn't really plant right on top of the trunk, and look at our fun jack-o'-lantern that we carved, and we put that and some pumpkins out there, and it made me feel better. And neighbors started walking by and saying, I love your little fall display, and I got to meet some new people. Then, of course, winter came, and snow covered the stump. I think maybe we built some snow forts on there. I don't have pictures of those. But then spring came, and I wanted to do something new. And you can see in this picture some of the plants that used to be around the tree were kind of all cut down and smashed from the workers that cut down the tree. So I got some native plants, which are plants that are from this area in Illinois, and I planted them around the tree stump. Now, at first, they just kind of looked like little weeds, because really, native plants are weeds, and weeds can actually be really great. But they didn't look like a whole lot in the beginning. They were pretty small. But then over the summer, they started to grow. And now look at our tree stump garden now. There's these big, beautiful yellow flowers and tall prairie grasses growing. And I put a couple pots of strawberries and herbs right on top. And we kind of love our little garden. Just the other day, Jonas was like, I want to keep this tree stump so I can sit on it and play on it, and it's helped me make some new friends. So yeah, some neighbors have come and talked to me about my garden in a way that I might not have connected before. So, I really missed my tree when it came down, but I don't have the same tree in its place. I have something new and different, but it's actually kind of surprised me in the ways that I've liked it. And, in life, sometimes hard things happen, unexpected things, like rain on Rally Day, or like COVID shutting down schools and sending church online. Things happen that we don't expect. And just like the kids that used to sit here and have grown up to middle school and high school and no longer sit with us, we wouldn't want them to come back down if they're big and grown, right? Because things are new, and we go forward. And just like that, just like my tree stump moving forward into a new garden, we can move forward into something new too, right, Alice? Yes. So today we're going to think about what we can become together. And guess what? You know what I always say, God is with us every step of the way as we grow forward and we can see what we become together. Let's share a prayer together, okay? Dear God of new growth, thank you for all the new ways you're stretching us to grow. Help us to be open to your guidance and the adventure ahead to see what and who we will become together. Amen. Today is also our first day of Sunday school, of course. And if you didn't notice yet, it's a little wet out there. So get your rain jackets if you have them. Bring an umbrella. And Etta and I are your teachers for today, so we will walk together. And grown-ups, I'm going to keep the kids over there since the party is going to be in the church house. So come meet your young people after the service over there, and we will have lunch and games and fun to come. I'm so happy to see you today.
It's a sight for sore eyes, am I right?